Hey, good morning everyone. Today's video is going to be a little bit of behind the scenes of the birthday sale in 2022. So if you're not familiar with how I run things at Liquid ProustCha, every year during my birthday, rather than you guys celebrate me as a friend or whatever, I celebrate with you by putting deals out there. Simply because enjoyment for myself has been sharing with other people as well as giving back. So this is going to be one heck of a day. And today's kind of unique because I don't have my car, and I haven't had my car for over a week, going on 10 days now. So we got packages that UPS was supposed to pick up 3 different times that didn't happen. So we're gonna go pick up my car, spend a lot of monies, and then we're gonna start this day off, and it's gonna be 7:04 a.m. to probably 10 p.m. Focused on this tea sale with organization, with setting up the deals, with pictures, with dropping off prior shipments. You're talking about breaking up more cakes. There's going to be a lot of single things going on here, a lot of freebies. Actually, everybody's getting one specific tea for free, which is going to be the chai that was stored in the barrel, just because it wasn't moving, and I don't want that to sit around. It needs to be drank now, where the spices are still very much alive, and the barrel aging on that is also very present. Other than that, today's going to be a unique one, so if you guys like this format, let me know. If not, I mean, whatever. It got requested, so you guys get what you want. Here we go. So a little bit unusual here, walking to go pick up my car. This is Morse Road in Columbus, so typically a pretty busy road. A lot of people will say it's some of the worst for accidents. Either way, it's still early enough. Sun's out back here, so we're gonna go pick up my car, and then once I've got that, then it's time to go drop off the packages that realistically should have been dropped off before. And if you're one of those people, there's like 7 of you, I apologize about that. 100% did not expect that to happen because well, I didn't expect my car to be gone for 10 days. And I thought USPS would pick that up after 3 requests. Either way, this is part of the fun day of the birthday sale. It's whatever you call this, the video log people will be calling video blog thing. So y'all said you want to see behind the scenes. This is what it's like. All right, here we go. So car back in my possession. We've got, cover up these addresses, we've got the packages that need to go out to USPS. So rather than drive and talk to you guys, because apparently I shouldn't do that, I'm gonna go drop this stuff at the post office, and then we start the actual work that needs to happen, not the work that should have happened, right? So all right, here we go. All right, now we're in my basement. Again, you're gonna go everywhere with this series. So here we've got this big old light box, which I believe I could probably fit in here. It's a nice size. We've got the camera. I'll let the darkness adjust here. Kind of show you guys this. So this is for pictures today. So I typically use the basement because what I'll do, and here I'll show you, is it gets pretty dark down here, which works perfect when you're trying to take pictures. So there's no light here. Everything's just coming right from that. So when I get a cake like this, I get a full picture. So this is basically, and I'm really, photography and all that stuff is like what I do the least, right? That's why this channel has taken forever to get to. I get that. So it's very simple. So in this case like this, I'll take a picture. Very, very easy. That picture is done. This is the 2013 E-Bong. Now, I will open it. So I've got a fresh cake. I've never touched or anything. I flipped that the right way. And now I could go in here, and this will be the picture I'll actually throw up on Instagram. And as long as I remember when I post this video, you guys will get to see the result. So I'm taking what appears to be 3 different angles, because I want to find out what's going to look better for the leaf. Is it going to be the sides, all that? And I'm very basic. I don't take anything of the binghole or anything else like that. It's just going to be a picture of the wrapper and a picture of the exposed front of the cake. And I'll rewrap this. We already made samples, so I was not smart enough to have this done ahead of time. So a cake like this ends up being a little bit cheaper for somebody potentially. And then with tea that's not that way, so this is actually, I typically get something to brush this down. That was just a wrapper, so there was no tea. So this is the dance song that I've got on sale. What I've been doing is I just lay it out and I just take a nice photo of it. So rather than you guys take the time to watch me as I get this tea arranged, because this one's a little bit more in depth, I'm gonna go ahead and take these photos. But yeah, that's like the little piece that you guys never get to see. And if you saw my basement, you'd be like, wow, ridiculous. But let me tell you, light boxes like this to take photos and whatnot, you could put them up anywhere. You could be in your kitchen at 3 a.m. when it's all dark, turn the light on that thing, take photos, and you're set. So, yeah, so that's a little bit behind the scenes on the pictures. Whatever's next is next. Hey everyone, so here we have the area where everything pretty much gets put together. It's about lunchtime, so I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to get everything prepped up for everyone. So, over here I've got boxes that I reuse so that we're able to make an easy process, basically. So, for example, you got a Love Forever paper towel box. It's got a cake in it. We've got labels in here, so you would grab it. So in this case, you know, you would grab this, you would have your labels, and then whoever's working with me here will pick some of these. They're going to weigh their tea out. They're going to finish it. I'm going to put it against this wall. I'll weigh it out, and then I take it to the room that I've got for picking new orders, and I'll show you that here in a second. So this is just where we accumulate what needs to be done today, and then we have tea over in this area. So to kind of walk you through that stage, now it's a lot to go through. Come with me here. Walking backwards is super strange in my house. I don't think I've ever done it until I've done this video. So, like I said, we've got this room right here. So when we finish the teas and we make sure the weights are correct, this is my guest bedroom. And if you ever want to come stay, have tea with me, this is where you would stay. So right here, we've got all the new teas that are already ready. So you can see, like, July 31st is going to be crazy. We got a lot of dropping. So, and it makes it really easy because if somebody only orders 3 brand new teas, it goes right into this room, and then I can go pick that order really, really fast. Across is the tea storage room. So you've got the 3 toolboxes where I do my videos here. It goes against the wall. We got more. You got beginner pour cakes already stacking up over there. And then in the back here, there's another toolbox with some cakes that putting into Mylar, some other stuff. So this is where the stuff that's not brand new kind of goes to. All that to say, that's kind of an intro to just how my house has pretty much become 80% liquid proof. So that's to say, welcome to the world of how all this works. Man, this camera angle is like this. Anyways, regardless, if you ever have any questions on this process, let me know. I pretty much make it very open for anybody who wants to help out in the tea business side to come here. They get free tea with me, which I have pretty good tea, I'd have to say. And then we have food. So it's food, tea, and then we're just weighing out leaf. It's very basic. You know, you grab a box, you've got your tea, tell you how much you're going to put in each one of those guys. You have a scale, zero it out, really basic, put it in there. When you're done, box it up, give it to me. We'll make sure the counts are good, make sure everything's good, put it against this wall. When that's done, I take it into that room, and then we're all set. So as you can tell with the amount of volume that we've got for all this, there's no way that a sale, the volume that you're going to see on July 31st, was going to be possible just by myself without working myself to death, which I've done it many times. That's kind of on a decline now because I really need to focus more on other aspects of my life and not be 90% work, 10% play, or whatever that equation comes out to be. So that being said, you get to see a little bit of the background of that. So any questions you ever have on this process, or if you'd ever like to come do work, which I get you probably don't want to, but if you ever want to, you know, see what it's like to kind of be part of this like community on the aspect of like the business side, which is realistically like just people being passionate about this.
learning a little bit more, hearing some stuff, and just helping out. Because bottom line, we're going to be giving away a lot of stuff. So, for example, we got the chai from the barrels here. That's a small barrel. So they came from a 50-gallon barrel. So I actually had like 12 pounds of this chai, and this stuff I think is pretty good. So I pulled it out of the barrel, and what's wild is nobody really wanted it. But honestly, like, I don't sell chai. I don't drink chai much. It's not too much of my focus. The barrel aging stuff is really hard to do in terms of like building a basis around that. And then it's also summer. Like, man, I put it out like during spring, and that's a tough sale. Barrel aged chai, so it's like a very uniqueness. But either way, it's softened. I think it's delicious. I think people getting a handful of that for free and do whenever they want, they can give it away to people who drink chai. I don't care. I think that would be fun. So that's for that part. And we've got like 10 more hours ahead of us. What a day this is about to be. But thanks for watching up until this point, because on YouTube it's like, hey, they watched the first 30 seconds and like, yeah, here's my personality coming out. I'm starting to crack. Wait till we have tea. We've had no tea yet. No tea. And I'm like this. Yeah, I'm freaking excited though.
So here you guys can kind of see behind the scenes. We've got all the stuff that needs to be put together on the side here. All those boxes from originally are now moved aside because we've worked through them. At this point, we're setting up to have some pretty nice tea later on. So I've got the silver kettle out, the Antiboila kettle out. You can see there's, multiple packages being put together. This is the vertical sample of the Shagwan set that's coming out. There's the 7542 there. All the teas we're drinking. On the ground, we throw the stuff to the side for the freebies that will go into a bag. These are the organized things that aren't put into the room that have verified amounts yet. Those will get counted, and then they will go into that room. And then once we flip over to here, my little station where I'm standing up, I got everything that I'm writing down. Even though I should probably be doing it in a computer, I like to do it by hand. It's just nice. And then just because of who I am, look, I've got my labels for the Shagwan FT86553 and the Tokyo Revengers. So yeah, this is kind of what it's like when you're working together with a few people. It's pretty hectic and wild, but the organization comes in once you finish with everything. So these will end up getting finished up, and then we got a box of bubble wrap here. We go through a lot of this, so we tear 2 pieces off to go into packages if you ever received them. There's the chai that needs to get finished. At this point, it's a big task. Look, it's Fancy Stampede.
And just like that, we're probably about halfway done through everything. And now it's time to, again, like I was talking about, have some of the tea that's very special. So big shout outs to Essence of Tea, who provides tea that's older than what I provide and gives the community a great experience with that. So we've got a silver kettle going, which is very unique for Liu Bao. Don't hate on me. I understand I should be using the Anta. Either way, 60 milliliter porcelain from Lin's, and we're going to enjoy a really nice tea after some Thai food here. I could be wrong. Who knows? Either way, and then everything's just finishing up here. Oh my goodness. We're finishing up over here, and I'll show you guys real quick kind of where we're at. So the ones that I have not classified, organized, just sit right here, and then that'll go out. This is pretty exciting though. Either way, stay tuned. I'm sure you guys will find out what happens when it hits 12 o'clock.
So at this point in the night, it's pretty late, so the lights are out, so I apologize. The lighting plays weird with the video, but we're watching Zootopia, right? I'm doing a voiceover because obviously I don't want to get that copyright claim from Disney. We're weighing out some 2018 Bulong. We got some 2019 Yiwu Matcha on the side as well. We got more boxes and things filled with tea that we're finishing out. Sitting here drinking through some teas. We're still having hot tea at this point, but not on camera. We're about to flip over and have some iced tea.
Hey everyone, so it's the conclusion of this extremely long day. It's 10:37 p.m. Everybody just left probably 120 seconds ago, literally, because I'm sitting here and I'm like, can't wait. Long day, so we started at like 7 a.m., right? It was pretty intense. So now the only thing that I have left for tomorrow, other than photos, is we have a 2019 Matcha Ultra Yiwu here. Party done over here. Zootopia is done. It's late at night, and I'm pretty excited. So now let's go show you that room from earlier. It's yeah. So people don't realize this, but so this is what we're looking at, and so this is going to be the picking room. And I know it looks pretty darn ridiculous, but how this works is there's a specific tea in each one of these boxes, and as I come to pick, this is all the new stuff, so it'll go pretty easily. That's not all I've got though, so because we've got like the chaya that's free and everything else in different locations, so pretty intense night. Hopefully you guys have some kind of feedback for this video. The light, because it's night, kind of looks bizarre right now. So all that to say, thank you for all the support. I hope kind of this video is like not just like this weird freaking thing, but hopefully a little bit of insight on what it takes for all the back end and all the background stuff to get to you. This is annoying. But look, hey, again, I love you all. Thanks for being part of the community, supporting me, and whatever questions you've got, put that in here, and I will see you guys next time.